Hi there, I'm Mary Angland and I write under the name Mary Angland, and for my novel I wrote under my pen name Maggie Doolin. First of all, could I thank Yvonne for this opportunity of talking to you, and also to thank her for setting up the site in the first place. It's absolutely marvellous, so well done, and I know it takes a great deal of effort and no small amount of insults as well, I would think, for anything like that. Anyway, my two books are a short story collection which I published myself 2 years ago. It's available on Kindle on Amazon. It sold very well and I was very happy with it. A couple of the stories were shortlisted. One, The Laughing Boy, actually won a competition in Doneraile for €1,000, which I was absolutely delighted about, and raised expectations no end, but enough about that. This actually is, I'm going to read a few excerpts out of it just to see, to give you a feeling for what actually the stories are about. The Laughing Boy. At 8 a.m. precisely, the Crossley tender drove out through the main gates of the barracks in the small garrison town of Tullybawn, and immediately turned left in the direction of Curlew village, just under 3 miles away to the west. As it belched its way in a cloud of blue smoke along the small country road, the black and tans sitting at the back of the lorry were tense and silent. The journey from Tullybawn to Glenlaura barracks was barely 20 miles, but the route was a soldier's nightmare, taking in not only the village of Curlew, but the deep, winding glen of Glen or Glen of the Horses, as the tans knew it. From the minute the lorry entered the glen from the Curlew direction until it emerged onto the Glenlaura side, it would travel through almost 3 miles of narrow, winding road, bordered on one side by high wooded slopes and on the other by a deep ravine with a small, fast-flowing river. Sporadic revel activity had been reported in the Curlew area over the last few weeks, and HQ were determined to stamp out any potential trouble by sending frequent, high-visibility patrols out around the countryside. Private Albert Hawkins hunched nearest the tailboard of the lorry, rifle in between his knees. He felt his bowels move and hoped desperately he wouldn't make a show of himself in front of the others. Already he could feel the prickling of sweat under his armpits, and his skin itched from the cheap khaki cloth. He knew, same as the others, that the patrol could have gone by the high road, around by Daly's Hill, and avoided the glen altogether. But Captain Hastings wouldn't hear of it. That's just a small flavour of the first one. It's set in the War of Independence. The second short excerpt is called Waiting. She hates the darkness, fears it. She makes a sound now, not sure whether it's a sob or a laugh. She stifles it as she feels the small, damp hand twitch in hers, steadying herself with a deep breath, then another. She must not lose control, but she is suffocating. The air is fetid, pressing against her, smothering. Her body is covered with perspiration and her bones ache. She caresses the hand on her lap and, turning sideways, bends and brushes her lips against the soft cheek. How long have they been here now? Hours? Days? She shifts slightly and the hand tightens in hers. There has been no sound now for a long time, not even the scampering of rats or mice or whatever the creatures are that they share the darkness with. She shudders and closes her eyes. That's just a short flash fiction piece that I wrote for the Allingham Festival, which came third, I think. The novel that I actually was published this time last year is called The Love in the Shadows, and it's under my pen name Maggie Doolin. It's published by an American publisher, which is a pity because it's not available in Ireland. It's only available in, on Amazon and on Book Depository and a number of those sites, which is a pity, I found, and I'm sure a lot of people who got into that position on the site as well. I think you probably found that it's a bit awkward. I'll just read a small piece and then share how I started on the writing journey in the first place. No, no, no. The girl sits on the side of her bed fully clothed, rocking back and forth. The words ricochet in her head, sharp, merciless, waves of shame, terror and humiliation smothering her. Breathing is difficult. Each time she closes her eyes, the face of the woman is before her. The woman's hands warding her off, the disgust on her face, in her words, so plain, so clear, so horrified. Abruptly the girl stands, and with quick jerky steps she goes to the window. For a moment she stands immobile. Outside, the branches of the horse chestnut move slightly in the breeze. She bends and leans her head against the cool glass. The night is quiet, so quiet. She takes a deep breath. Less than 5 minutes away is the woman. Is she awake too, the girl wonders, sickened by such an unnatural creature as she? The girl recalls the months, the days, even the moments before, so at ease with each other, joking, talking, teasing. Hot waves of shame and disgust surged through her again. What had happened a few hours before? She bites her lip. She sees nothing now but the face, hears nothing but those words beating, drilling into her brain, etched there forever. No, no, no. She straightens. I am disgusting. I am unnatural. But what am I, she thinks desperately. What kind of creature am I? A freak. I'm a freak. What if the woman tells? What will people think? Her family? Her friends? Her neighbours? Panic rises like a cyclone, and she shakes, almost losing her balance, only the sill breaking her fall. No, no, no. The voice rises, the words bouncing from the walls, the ceilings, the floorboards. And then the girl begins to cry. Thank you for listening. If you do buy my books, I sincerely hope you enjoy them, and why not let me know. Thank you very much, and thank you to Yvonne.